I've got to ask you about Mike Pompeo. Very confusing character in all this. Ex-head of the CIA, Trump's Secretary of State, seemingly did a terrific job. But then we all hit a brick wall when it comes to Julian Assange and the idea there that now Assange is obviously facing the most horrific situation that you could ever think of for just simply being a journalist and bringing truth to the matter. It seems whistleblowers do not get the credit that they deserve, and in fact are punished for bringing truth. What's your take on Mike Pompeo?
Yeah, well, like a lot of Q researchers, I was pretty big on Pompeo and actually thought he did a pretty decent job as Secretary of State from a person on the outside looking in, having never been, into the White House, into the State Department or the CIA. I thought that he was doing a pretty decent job. However, after Trump left the White House, I started to see signs of things that were concerning that maybe led me to believe that Pompeo was not the person that he was pretending to be. And in fact, I read an interesting thread from a woman who worked at the State Department and in the White House, and she shredded Pompeo. She said, "Look, I worked with this scumbag. He is a deceptive snake. He's always been a deceptive snake. I watched him every day come into the White House, kissing Trump's ass, pretending to be on his side and supporting his agenda. He would then walk out the door and undermine everything Trump was trying to do." I thought that was a very interesting observation from someone who was an insider. The other thing that concerned me was when Pompeo has actually been a very big supporter of funding the war in Ukraine, which to me, not good. And then he considered running against Trump and realized he wasn't going to, beat Trump, called that off. And then, like you mentioned, he has been pretty outspoken about Assange and the idea that Assange needs to be, face the music. And we all know Assange is a journalist. All he ever did was publish information that was given to him by whistleblowers and leakers. He has committed no crimes. For Pompeo to want him to face criminal charges is really just kind of over the top. So I'm not a fan of Pompeo anymore.